guys, welcome back for another vlog, and as you can tell, back at the cinema today to watch Logan. I've heard good reviews about it, even Kareem had a really good review of it, and my little brother's actually already seen it. He's back again, he's actually the one filming me right now, and it's that good that he's come back the very next day to watch it again. So we're going to go check this film out, and then I think in the evening, as you can tell, match day, we're going to watch the Arsenal game, so it should be good. Guys, we're on the biggest screen in the cinema. Should be good. Guys, we're finished up with the film. I'll let you know what I thought in a bit, but for now we've come to get some food, and we're at the only place that we normally go to, Denny's. I'm the only one that's ended up getting breakfast. Honestly, you can have it for dinner. There's no problem with
it. Eventually.
I'm finished, fam. I can't take it no more, fam. I swear, it's killing me now, fam. You understand? I'm hurt, blood. I don't even give a f.
Hey guys, so this is being filmed many days later, mainly because Arsenal lost, and I actually recorded some clips, but it's better I don't leave them in. It'll just make everything negative, and then some days later we lost again, so I'm over that. We're not going to talk about it. But what I do want to talk about is, I did say I would let you guys know what I thought of Logan. Absolutely amazing. I was very skeptical when the first trailers were released, but there's no shadow of a doubt, it's absolutely amazing. You have to check it out if you're into it. So awesome film, definitely check it out. Now for the last couple of days or so, I mentioned this in a previous vlog, like maybe 1 or 2 vlogs ago, that I have got some university work. So pretty much that's what I've been doing. I've got to do research, can gather more research, and then just, you know, put it together. I've got many words to do of a couple of essays, so that's what I've been doing. That's what I'm doing actually right now. But something did come to my attention which I wanted to talk about. I've been getting questions a lot recently, and predominantly one main question because of the time, and that is, am I going to the Adam Saleh show in Dubai next month? Now we're in March, and from my knowledge the tickets went up sometime recently, which is why I was getting the question a lot. And obviously I'm in Dubai, and he's also a vlogger, YouTuber, who also happens to be friends with a good friend of mine, which is Mo. So I can understand why the questions have been popping up a lot, and I mean a lot. Now the simple answer, unfortunately, is no, but the amazing thing is, which I was astonished by, like, the tickets sold out in 13 minutes. Like 13 minutes, they were up and they sold out. Like, after I got this question, I was looking it up, like what's going on with tickets and stuff. And by the time I'd gone on Twitter and stuff, I'd already seen 13 minutes, all the tickets are gone. I don't think you guys understand how crazy that is. Like, by the way, before I forget, do let me know in the comments below if any of you guys are attending the show, because it'll be interesting to see how many of you guys are actually going to it, considering how fast the tickets sold out. So if you got lucky, good for you. Some concerts and like other events don't sell out that quickly. This is absolutely phenomenal. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because it was one of those moments where people like Adam Saleh, if you don't know who he is, for some reason, he is one of the world's biggest YouTubers. He's also a vlogger. He's genuinely one of the leading creators in the world right now. He's got 2 channels, I think both well over 1 million subscribers, so he's killing it. And he does do shows. I think he's doing one in Dubai next month, and then he's also got Kuwait at some point. I'm not sure when that is. Now, obviously, naturally, I'm going to be talking about vloggers and YouTubers specifically because that's what I'm doing. And in the grand scheme of things, I'm still technically starting out, like, in terms of how long I've been doing YouTube for, in terms of how many subscribers I've got. I'm still very new to it all in the grand scheme of things. So for someone like me who's just starting out and taking inspiration from others, Casey Neistat was a huge one. Like, a lot of vloggers, or if not all of them in the world, will admit that he did revolutionize it all. Like, I think the way he was, like how creative he was, the way he used to shoot, it was just insane. It's actually unfortunate that he stopped daily vlogging, but obviously he's got his reasons. Now, whilst I mentioned the likes of Adam Saleh and Casey Neistat, by no means these are the only top creators in the world, or the only ones that I follow. It just so happens that Adam Saleh's show is next month, and you guys are asking about it, so it triggered this train of thought. And also, Casey Neistat has always been an inspiration to me in terms of just pure vlogging. Now, ever since he's ended daily vlogging, he still has been producing some content, and less than a day ago, so about yesterday or so, he did upload a new video called Do What You Can't, and I definitely recommend you guys check this out. I'll link it below if you just for inspiration, and it just gives you a really good idea of what kind of guy this is. It's like, I don't actually know how to explain it. It's just sort of, it's almost like what I'm talking about, because I'm here basically, the point I'm coming to basically is, it's just phenomenal because no matter who you name, Adam Saleh, Casey Neistat, MKBHD, all these, like, so MKBHD is a tech YouTuber, any other type of YouTubers, like FIFA YouTubers, all this stuff, if you put them all on a level platform, like if you just put them all in line or whatever, they're all YouTubers at the end of the day, and they're all content creators. They're completely different in some ways, and they've got their own style and their own abilities and doing different things. But some of the stuff some of these guys have achieved is absolutely phenomenal, and it's just insane for me to see, and great for me to see for motivation, just to be positive about everything, because you're not limited by anything except your imagination effectively, and like your ability to want to go and do something. And that's something that these guys are proving all the time. I mean, Adam Saleh is doing it in terms of going around the world doing his shows. That's something obviously he enjoys and selling out everywhere. Then Casey Neistat's a passionate filmmaker, and you can tell that from his vlogs, like his daily vlogs that he did. And now he's got the opportunity to make ads that were, I think, premiered at the Oscars or something, which is, that's mind-blowing. Like, could you have imagined, like 3 years ago, like people deemed the term YouTuber, like a YouTuber doing this kind of thing? It's just insane. It's absolutely phenomenal. Credit to every single one of them. This got super deep, I apologize. I blame Arsenal. I think I'm very emotional this week. Anyways guys, sorry for rambling on. I know it's a shorter vlog than normal, but in terms of how much I can do is very limited right now, because I'm trying to put more hours into getting my work done, and then, you know, obviously you got to balance things out. Hopefully you can take something away from this, because what I just said doesn't really apply just to me. Fine, it applies to me in the sense that I'm talking about YouTube, and I'm talking about YouTubers that are like at the top of their game right now, but you can apply that anywhere. You can apply the principle anywhere. I mean, even in your studies, in your field of work, in your field of whatever you do. It's just always good to find people that inspire you or that give you creativity to motivate you. Because motivation honestly takes you a long way. And in this period for me, where I'm not being able to make as much and observing more so because I've got other things going on, it's really awesome for me to stay motivated and to stay positive on the whole thing. I know I went off on a tangent, but this is what I began to think once I started looking into it all. So also, I'm planning to do a Q&A soon. I think a lot of you guys wanted to see another Q&A because I hit 5,000, and obviously the channel is growing, thankfully. So more and more of you are joining. So it'd be a good opportunity to get all of you involved. So I'm thinking of doing it possibly on Instagram, because I've done one general one, I've done a Snapchat one. So check those two out, they're on my channel. Thinking Instagram, maybe it's a good idea. And I may also be doing a giveaway, so stay tuned for that. Just follow me on my socials, Instagram, Snapchat and stuff, to stay up to date with that. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, then drop a like, it really means a lot. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.